Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot second, but today I'm back with a current favorites video. I have a couple of items that I wanted to share with you all that have changed my life or have just really spiked those serotonin levels. So I really wanted to share that with you in this video, and let's just jump right into it. So I always like to start out my favorites videos talking about something in fashion that I really like. And the first piece I have to share is this Made the Label t-shirt. And you know, we are living in this era of Zoom calls, Zoom meetings, working from home. So this has been seriously my go-to t-shirt just because it's so soft and it's so cute. And it's just like a very simple t-shirt. It's a really nice cream oatmeal-ish color. And then in the collar, it actually says things are looking up, and it's embroidered in this really nice orange color. And I really love the collar, or like the neckline, because it's just kind of a raw hem detailing. I got it a while ago in their sample sale, but I love this shirt and I love Mate. I actually do work with them. I'm a part of their Dress Clean Advocate program, which is super cool and still so surreal because it's like everything I've ever dreamed of, but it's a really cool program. We get to have these guest speakers on every single month and we kind of learn from them. But because of that, I do have a discount code for you guys, so I'll leave that down below. But if you just use the code 20ShirleyMac, you will be able to get 20% off of your order. And they're a sustainably and ethically made LA-based clothing company that I personally really do love. So check them out if you want. I also have this same cut, but in like a rusty, like a dusty rose sort of color that I also wear a lot. And on the same note of Mate, I didn't realize I'd be talking about them so much in this video, but my next favorite are actually the Made the Label face masks. And they did send me these as well. They come in a pack of 5, and I actually already gave the other 3 to my parents and my brother, but it comes in a pack of 5. There's this really pretty cream color, there's a really nice pink color, and then there's like an almost like burnt orange color, a Earl greenish sort of tone color, and a black one. So I honestly love them so much. So this is the mask that I used before I got the Mate ones. It's just this nice burgundy color, and it has adjustable straps here as well. My parents got it when they were in China like 2 years ago. So it just looks like this. It's very simple, but I honestly feel like I look like a bird because of how pointed this is. So yeah, but this is the mask that I typically wear, and it's not very breathable, which I honestly am not too well versed in the language or in the realm of what makes a face mask a good face mask, but it's not very breathable. I don't really have a filter in it either. So I really appreciate these Made ones because they're made of 100% organic cotton, and y'all, they're so comfortable. Like, I did not know that a face mask could be this comfy. It's so comfortable, it's really nice and breathable, and I like that the fabric is easily washable too. So I will be wearing this for forever now. Unfortunately, you can't use my discount codes on these because they're already priced as low as they can make them, but I would honestly really recommend these. However, another disclaimer, I don't know like the actual safety-ness of them compared to these, or even compared to the blue reusable or like the blue single-use ones, but yes, so that is another favorite of mine. And next, I feel like this is a rare one for me to have. I very rarely talk about a beauty favorite, but I have to talk about this one. This has changed my life, and that is the Yay for Earth Sensitive Skin Face Lotion. It looks like this. It comes in this little container, and I actually got this because I won a giveaway on Instagram, so this was like part of the prize. And I didn't think I was going to use it just because I never thought that I would use oil on my face. I didn't think that you know, given my skin type and everything, that it would work well. So I typically have, I would say like normal to dry skin. And I typically use my cream moisturizer, which I've shown you guys a couple times. It's just a Versed moisturizer, and I still do like that one, but this one is just, it's, you know, it's reusable, it's more sustainable, and I just really do love it. So it comes in this jar, and this is what it looks like inside. It's just a solid thing, and so I typically will just like use 3 fingers and just rub it in, and then I'll like rub my fingers together, and then I'll just start to like put it on my face. And my face always feels just like so moisturized and super soft, and a little goes such a long way, which I love. Like I've used this for maybe like 2 or 3 weeks now, and there's barely a dent in it. I don't know if you can tell. And the ingredients are natural. It's just organic olive oil, beeswax, organic shea butter, organic pomegranate seed oil, and that is it. And I really love it. I think after I finish using this, they have a bigger size that comes in more of like a glass container, I think, from what I remember. So I'm definitely gonna try that out. But I would highly recommend checking Yay for Earth out if you are interested and on the hunt for a new moisturizer. This has been game changing. Next, I want to talk about a couple of favorite books that I've read since the last time that I saw you guys. I am going to make a full-on just like what I read in the month of July and August video later on this month, so I will cover even more books, but I really wanted to highlight these books that I recently read. So the first one being Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. I loved this book so much. It was so great. First of all, it is kind of written more like a poem sort of situation, but it was still really easy to read. It was able to like emphasize certain points more and really just drive home those feelings. The book is about 2 young girls. So one is based in New York and one is based in the Dominican Republic, and they both share a father, but they don't know that. And so the father kind of goes to New York to make money to send home for his daughter in the Dominican Republic, and then the daughter in New York just knows that like he goes back to the Dominican Republic for a couple months every year just to like visit his family and stuff, but they don't know each other exist. And then one day, tragically, the dad dies in a plane crash as he's flying on the way from New York to the Dominican Republic. It goes through both their journeys. It has like both of their points of views, and then just how their relationship sort of forms and grows through the loss of their dad. And it's just, it was so good. I was sobbing. Here is proof. I was just nonstop crying in the last couple of chapters. I would highly recommend it. It's such a heartwarming book, and it just features so many strong female leads, so many strong female characters, and I just 5 out of 5. The next book that I absolutely just blew through and loved is the book Circe by Madeline Miller. It's either pronounced Circe or Circe, I'm not sure, but such a good book. I'm like so into Greek mythology. It's one of my favorite things ever. And this book is actually about Circe, which is like how I'm gonna pronounce it from now on. But let me kind of read the synopsis for you guys so I don't miss anything. She's the daughter of Helios, who's the god of the sun and one of the strongest titans. But she's like not powerful. She doesn't really have any powers or anything. And she's always been the misfit of her family and like her siblings, her siblings are like so mean to her. She's just kind of there, you know? There's nothing really special about her that anyone can tell. So she kind of just lives life like that. Then she discovers that maybe she does have a power, and that power is the power of witchcraft. She's able to transform people, which is like, what? So as punishment, Zeus actually banishes her into this like private island, and she has everything that she could ever need to survive on that island, and she kind of grows and learns more about her witchcraft and her talents and skills on that island. And then just living and being on that island, she crosses paths with like a bunch of different people that you would know from, you know, other Greek myths. There's like Odysseus, There's, what's his face? Hermes, the messenger, like Athena, like just so many people, and it's so interesting and fascinating to me because Greek myths, there so many times it's like when you're reading about it, the protagonist, like everyone else is sort of a side character, and Circe was like a side character in someone's story. So it's really cool to read about like her story and how like all of these people kind of crossed in her world. Anyway, I loved it, and I think Circe just portrayed such a strong female protagonist and like such a strong female character that I just absolutely loved. I was rooting for her, and the ending was so good. Anyway, loved that book. If you're into Greek mythology, I would definitely recommend picking this book up. Okay, so I'm just gonna end off with some more miscellaneous things. I guess in this category, this is like the garden category. So I recently picked up 2 pots that I am so freaking in love with. It is just, they make me so happy, and let me tell you, when I was purchasing these, it felt like I was buying One Direction tickets all over again. My heart was pounding. It was like counting down. I was like, okay, 1 more minute left, gotta like refresh at the right time and purchase just like as soon as possible. And so I was able to snag 2 of these pots. This is the first one. These pots are made by Ring Ceramics on Instagram, and he is just so freaking talented. So this is the first one. It has a cute little face on it, as you can see, and little feet. And then this is the second one. I actually have a plant in here already. So here she is. Oh my gosh. They just make me so happy. Like, I cannot begin to explain. There was another one that I really wanted, but it sold out right when I entered in my card information. It had sold out, so I got these 2 instead, which I'm still very happy about, and I love them. I can't wait to just buy more plants and have a little garden. Speaking of, this is my next favorite, which is this plant. It's called a hypoestes plant, or the polka dot plant. I saw it at Lowe's when I was at Lowe's with my dad, and we went to the garden center, and he was looking for soil, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna look at flowers, so peace out. And I saw this, and it made me so happy, like so unexplainably happy, and I don't know why, but I love it so much. You can see there are little like pink detailings. There's like pink leaves and white leaves and green leaves, and it just is such a beautiful combination, and I love it. I just repotted it into this pot. So yeah, here she is. I love her. These are my favorites. I'll leave all of his links down below if you guys are interested. His drops come, and like I think everything was sold out within minutes, so yes. The last favorite, which I think deserves its own video. I'm not joking when I tell you that this product has changed my life, and I have my friend Mindy to thank for that, so shout out to Mindy for changing my life for this. It is summer, as we know, in California, and this is also the time when mosquitoes come out, and I don't know what it is about me. I don't know if it's because I like work out outside or something, because apparently I've googled it. These mosquitoes are attracted to lactic acid, and you kind of produce lactic acid when you're working out and all that stuff. I don't know what it is, but I always get bitten up everywhere, like all over my legs. My legs are covered with just like different dark colored bumps, which are like scars from old bites, and it's the worst. And so I was complaining to my friend one day, and she showed me the bug bite thing. And listen, I know I am a huge promoter and advocate for low waste, try to avoid single-use plastic as much as you can, all that stuff. But when it comes to a product that will change your life, like, I think I am fine with that. I honestly, the idea, the concept behind this is so simple. I didn't even believe Mindy when she told me how it worked, but I tried it at her house that night, and then that night before I went to bed, I looked at the bumps that I put this on, and they shrunk. They were almost gone, and the next day it was basically flat. So yeah, this has changed my life. But basically how it works is it's just this little contraption thing, and the bottom is actually suction. Say I have a bite right here, you put this on here and you suction it up, and you feel this kind of like tugging on your arm, on your skin, and what that's doing is it's sucking up the saliva from the mosquito, and you push it down to release it, and then you kind of wipe it away. And yeah, now you have like a little ring on your arm, but that's like pretty much it. I was like, there's no way like you would actually be able to suck up saliva from this, but I believe it. So you could actually take off the suction part and flip it and use this smaller suction for if you get like bitten on your hands or like in harder to reach places, then you can use this side. But y'all, like, honestly, I'm not even afraid of mosquitoes anymore. If they bite me, I just whip this out. Afterwards, like, unfortunately, it doesn't repel mosquitoes from you. This is more of like an after solution, but it helps a lot. It stops it from itching so much, which is like a huge help, because you know, like once you start itching, that's kind of how the bite grows and just gets all like big and stuff. So yeah, I love this so much. I would advocate this for anyone who gets bites. Alright y'all, those were all the products that I wanted to share with you all. I hope you found something that you wanted to try out or that you're interested in. Let me know if you did down below, and don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button as well. I will have a new video out next week. I apologize for the short hiatus. I kind of went through like an inspiration slump, quarantine slump, whatever it is, you know, we're all just living life, and so kind of took a pause on YouTube, but I am back, and if you are interested, you can follow me on Instagram at classifiedcloset. I am pretty active on there. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all healthy and staying safe, and wear a mask if you're going outside, and make sure to check if you are registered to vote if you're based in the US. I will leave links for that down below. The election is coming up, and this is very important election, and we should all be voting. So I will talk to you all next time. Bye!